Hello, I'm Marlene, Editor-in-Chief of Building and Decor, Walls and Roofs and Floors in Africa magazines. And with me today, I'm very honoured to have Andy Stalman, who's a brand guru and on a very, very quick visit to South Africa. But he has brought his insights and his worldly knowledge around what's happening in the retail space and with brands internationally, globally to South Africa. So we're here to tap into your brain a little bit, Andy. Explain to me a little bit about how you define brands going forward and your brand word and the vision for brands.
My vision for brands and my word is brand of on, and it's pronounced brand of on all together. This is the combination of the brands in the online and the offline world working together, teaching each other and using each other to make better relationships with clients and brands and improving the way we know things about them into the next level. And the next level is about establishing new opportunities to talking, to informing, and of course of selling.
And you were talking about hugging?
Yes.
Explain the hugging for us.
Everyone is talking about technology, and people is crying in a loud voice for emotions. Hugging in my conferences and in my classes is a metaphor of good branding. You can tell lots of things to people, they will forget. You give a fantastic experience, they will recall it, because we forget everything about a great experience. So if you hug people 8 times a day, for 6 seconds each hug, you will create better relationships of trust and generosity. So for brands and people, being trustful and generous is fantastic.
Andy, what do you think makes for successful physical retail spaces, and what do you think makes for terribly bad spaces?
Well, the main thing we need to understand is even though technology is everywhere and every time, people want to be in the center of the brand's histories and in the center of the brand's experiences. Currently, the people are not anymore 5 senses, since we have this thing with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is our extension of ourselves, therefore it's our 6th sense. So retailers that are doing well are really offering immersive positive experiences that can connect with all the feelings, not just one, the visual, all of them. And human-centric experiences are really rocking the place, because the failure is about understanding that the technology is at the center. We are not a smartphone-centric society. We need to be a guest or client-centric society. Those that understand this and connect properly, not only through technology, but also through the feelings, they will do it very well in the future and in the present. Those that understand that the technology is not the medium, but the end or the goal, that's a big mistake for them, and they will certainly disappear.
Andy, could you talk a little bit around what you see as challenges and opportunities in the localized South African and African context?
At the end of the day, there are real opportunities to find a common thread between all kinds of customers and all kinds of clients. Technology is an enabler. Brands are divided into 2 big groups: price and experience. Some are looking only for price, some are looking only for experience. And to me, the most important differences that are today are more about age than any other thing, because different generations are understanding the relationship with brands and with companies from a different perspective. Some are more aligned with the idea of purpose and goals and commitment. Some are only aligned with the idea of easy and simple and quick. Some are only aligned with the idea of aspirational and belong to a brand or to a community. So I think age is even more important than economics right now. And economics, of course, impact in the shopping centers, but in a way that we wouldn't believe. Poor people want to buy in nice places. They don't want to buy in ugly places. And it's always an aspirational desire that they will have and they have. And the trend is that every single year more people from the lower classes are going to be evolving. So I think that the big challenge here is understanding people, understanding behaviors, and trying to embrace the challenges not only for today but for the next, at least the next decade.
Yeah, that's one thing that we're talking about now a lot, is who's your customer of the future, not the customer for right now.
Exactly, but also you cannot forget, for instance, no one is talking about the people that is above 65. But the people that is above 65, they have money, they have health, they have time, and they have like at least 20, 30 or 40 years more to live. Who's talking to them?
Yes.
It's all about the millennials. Okay, millennials is okay, it's important, they're good group, part of the present, part of the future, but what about the rest?
Yes, yeah, very true.